Hello, my VSWville members. What is up? It is your boy, VSW here. Welcome back to the channel. And today, sharing with all of you my official review for WWE Stomping Grounds. I got the results right here. Let's get right on to it. First up, the match on the pre-show, 205 Live Cruiserweight action, where the premier athlete, Tony Nese, defended the Cruiserweight title against Drew Gulak and former Cruiserweight champion, Akira Tozawa. The good, it was an awesome match, and the ugly was Tony Nese's move to Gulak. I thought it was going to be the super kick, but no, Tony Nese's move to Gulak. If you saw the match, then you know what I'm talking about. 4 out of 5, good match. I picked Tony Nese to win, and I got it wrong. Next, the man, Becky Lynch, defending the Raw Women's Championship against the sassy Southern Belle, Lacey Evans. And ooh, Lacey Evans getting this hammer time. But I'll get to that later. The good, Becky Lynch retained, and she made Lacey Evans tap out again to disarm her. It looks so good. So, 3 out of 5 for that match. Honorable mention, Becky Lynch took one of Lacey's legs and just took her for a quick spin. And thankfully, Becky didn't make herself dizzy doing that. But again, 3 out of 5, match. I picked Becky Lynch to win. Correct. Next, we had Big E and Xavier Woods of the New Day going up against Sami Zayn and one of my favorite heels in WWE today, Kevin Owens. The good, it was a fun match, and we got to see Kevin Owens do another stunner. I love the stunner, but of course you all know that I love the stunner when it happens more with my favorite WWE superstar of all time, Stone Cold Steve Austin. And just in case y'all can't see him very well, let me tilt the camera up a little bit. As I was saying, in case y'all couldn't see him that well, Stone Cold Steve Austin, the MVP of the stunner. Love Stone Cold Steve Austin, and I always love seeing him hit people with the stunner. The Kevin Owens stunners are good too. 3 out of 5, match. I picked Big E and Xavier Woods to win. Wrong. Oh yeah, the ugly, the super kicks. Next, we had Samoa Joe, the Samoan submission machine, defending the United States Championship against the one and only Ricochet. The good, it was an alright match, and Ricochet won. He pulled up an upset, and he beat Samoa Joe, and he is now the new United States champion. And so many people backstage were there to congratulate him. Even the COO himself, Triple H. Ricochet does deserve it. Congratulations to Ricochet. And it's a 4 out of 5. Good match. I picked Samoa Joe to retain. Wrong. Well, I don't need this. Next, we had the Yolo County Tag Team Champions, Heavy Machinery, taking on the new Daniel Bryan and Rowan for the SmackDown Tag Team titles. The good, Daniel Bryan and Rowan, retained the SmackDown, I was about to say women's, what is wrong with me? Daniel Bryan and Rowan successfully retained the SmackDown Tag Team titles. 3 out of 5, alright match. Next, we had Bayley defending the SmackDown Women's Championship against Alexa Bliss with Nikki Cross in her corner. And in my predictions, I said Alexa Bliss's name twice. I said Alexa Bliss was defending the SmackDown Women's title against Alexa Bliss. I was stupid. Why am I so dumb? I meant to say Bayley defending the SmackDown Women's title against Alexa Bliss. So apologies for that. But y'all knew what I mean. Y'all knew what I meant. The good here, Bayley retained. 3 out of 5, nah match. Next, we had the big dog, the Leukemia Crusher, Roman Reigns taking on Drew McIntyre with, the self-proclaimed best in the world, Shane McMahon. The good, Roman Reigns won. I picked him to win, correct. The bad, Roman wasted time going after Shane McMahon. The 3 out of 5, nah. Oh yeah, and I picked Bayley to win that SmackDown Women's title match. I got that right as well. Next we had the MVP of the New Day, Kofi Kingston, defending the WWE title against the show-off Dolph Ziggler inside of a steel cage. The good, Kofi Kingston retained. The honorable mention, when it looked like Dolph Ziggler was finally gonna escape the cage through the door, Kofi Kingston just jumped his way out of the cage. That was a smart and cool move by Kofi. Smart thinking. But, you know what? 3 out of 5 or 4 out of 5, y'all decide. And this is where the hammer comes in. Because we finally get to our main event, where Seth Rollins defended the Universal Championship against Baron Corbin. And of all people that he chose to be the special guest referee, guess who he picked? The woman who Becky Lynch tapped out earlier, the sassy Southern Belle, Lacey freaking Evans. And she tried everything that she possibly could to cost Seth Rollins the Universal title. Baron Corbin was out of the ring after being put through a table. Lacey Evans stopped counting and just made it no count out. Baron Corbin hit Seth Rollins with a steel chair, doesn't get DQ'd, and then Lacey Evans makes it a no DQ match. She just literally tried to cost Seth Rollins the Universal Championship. But luckily and thankfully, the man, Becky Lynch, saved the day because she finally had enough of Lacey Evans. She had enough, and so did I. Lacey Evans got taken out by Becky Lynch. Seth Rollins left Stomping Grounds, still the Universal Champion. And that's the good. Seth Rollins retained and picked him to win, correct. And Becky Lynch is the one to thank because she is the hero tonight. She saved the day. And I thank Becky Lynch so much for that. That's why I love her. That's why I support her. And she will always be Becky Two Belts in my eyes. For that match, I don't know what to give it. So you know what? I'll at least give it a 3. At least a 3 for Becky Lynch saving the day and Seth Rollins retaining. So, the best match of the night? That is a tricky one. It would have to either be Kofi Kingston versus Dolph Ziggler in the steel cage match, the Cruiserweight Championship match on the kickoff show, or Samoa Joe versus Ricochet. And Seth Rollins versus Baron Corbin? I don't know. A mix between best and worst because Lacey Evans kept trying to screw Seth Rollins over. And that will end my review for WWE Stomping Grounds. I'd give it at least maybe a 5 or 6 out of 10. What did y'all guys think about it? Especially the main event. Let me know down in the comments below. And as always, God bless, take care, stay safe. Welcome to VSWville. I'm a pro wrestling fan forever, and that's the bottom line. Why? Because VSW said so. and tune into my next video where I'll be talking about CM Punk telling fans to stop watching pro wrestling, which y'all already know with me will never happen. I'll never stop because I have said it before in all of my videos. I'm a pro wrestling fan for life. I don't care if a show is bad. I'm going to sit through it anyway because I love freaking pro wrestling. So, I ain't going to stop. Are y'all going to stop? Let me know. But that's what I'll talk about in the next video. But until then, thank you all for watching. God bless. And see you all later. The main event, Baron Corbin, Lacey Evans, they deserve to get this hammer.